Our next guest already making us laugh. You know him from movies like Wayne's World and Austin Powers. Mike Murray is now starring the new movie Amsterdam. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Happy to be here.
So we haven't seen the movie yet, but it looks like a real kind of fasten your seatbelts romp.
Oh, it's. I'm so honored to be part of this movie. It's one of the funnest movies I've ever been in. One of the funnest experiences making it. It was kind of like, with all the fantastic movie stars, and it was kind of like doing a movie at Madame Tussauds, you know. And I was like, oh my God, is that De Niro? And I'm in a scene with De Niro. And I started to develop this nervous laugh that I don't actually have in life. And so he'd be like, so, do you live in New York? And I was like, yes, I do. And I'm like, I don't laugh like that.
Well, you talk
That's
about the
crazy.
cast. De Niro, Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Rami Malek, Michael Shannon, Taylor Swift.
Yes, it's nobody I know. I think I'll look them up. No, and they're all brilliant. That's the other thing too. It was like going to school. Just the level of professionalism and the fantastic. The set was so much fun. It was just exploration every day, and I just, I turned to my wife and I said, I have a really good job.
That's awesome. That's a good feeling.
I love this.
Those are great days.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your character is blonde in this film. This isn't the first time. Do you like doing the blonde thing? Do you agree that we have more fun?
Where are you going with this?
Oh, no reason.
No, I'm scared. No, it was just a dream come true. I got to play a British spy.
Yeah, it's so
surprise,
great.
surprise. And from the 30s, who's that sort of like the all-knowing British spy who's sort of omniscient. And is he a spy or is he not? But he's into birding, which was like, oh, now I got to look up birding. And then now I'm a birder. So now I'm like out and I'm going, oh my God, I think that's a warbler, which is strange for a migratory bird to have such plumage. And everybody's like, what is that? I said, I can't help it, dude. I'm a researcher. So
I really started getting bird watching.
I got that app, dude. I'm taking pictures of birds and I love it. But yeah, I got into it. I really got into it. You're starting to see a lot of Canada geese. Those are my people.
Right, we talked about the movie. Now let's see a little bit of it.
Okay, great.
We're in a bit of a predicament, Paul. Thank you for taking the time to see us.
Valerie, we're prepared to do anything we must as gentlemen.
Oh, bounder, you cheat! You disgust me!
History will redeem me.
Like hell it will.
Sorry, everyone. It's all right. Drinks on me. Literally.
Seems like you guys had a great time doing this.
I'd have to say it was just to work with all those people, to work with David O. Russell. Just, he made me feel like I could walk through walls and walk through fire. And it's just it was like stone soup. David was the stones and we all brought our own ingredients. And yeah, I just loved it. I would make every movie with those people for the rest of my life. I was very sad when it was over.
I know you made light of the fact that you're playing a British spy. Surprise,
Yes.
surprise. And
Yes.
look, you've been talking about Austin Powers 4.
Yes.
For a long time. You've given some funny answers to this,
Yes.
saying, I will not confirm.
Do you
or
want
deny
another
the
funny
existence."
answer? Because
You
that's a
gotta
lot of pressure.
I can't wait. What's a good one? So is it happening or not?
Please.
It's I'm gonna give a Rihanna cheeky maybe.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes a cheeky answer is the right answer.
Yeah, it's a cheeky maybe.
I like a cheeky maybe.
Cheeky maybe.
It's better than a hard no.
Yeah, I already wrote the song for cheeky maybe.
You wrote the script.
Who's a cheeky maybe?
You write the script for Austin Powers 4.
Have I written
Is it there? Have you written it yet?
Wow!
I feel like I've read that too,
I mean,
Teach.
you wrote the song, but
I killed him. I killed him. Have I written the script? No, I have. I always have scripts written. I write everything. I can neither confirm nor deny them.
Oh, so cheeky. Continues.
It's a cheeky maybe. Who's a cheeky maybe?
Did you know? I can't imagine that it's been this long. 30 years since
Yes.
Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Iconic. Loved it. Austin
thank you very
Powers
much.
amazing. Wayne's World amazing. Was imagining where would those guys be today? Still in the basement?
Yes, I think so. Sadly, no. It's everybody I grew up with in Scarborough, Ontario, in Toronto. So they'd be in a variety of occupations. But it's you know, I am just a guy from the government-assisted suburbs. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's exactly who I am.
So near and dear to your heart, though.
Oh
those
yeah,
characters.
yeah. It's how I grew up in Toronto.
Who's more near and dear to your heart, Austin Powers or the Wayne's World boys?
I'm going to give you a cheeky maybe on that.
I'm trying.
I just love cheeky maybe. It does sound
I'm glad we bonded on
I
that
think-
and our hair colors.
So, Wayne's World is my childhood in Toronto, and Austin Powers is my parents.
Yep.
Basically, my English parents, who were both
that.
in World War II, and you know, my mom was in the Royal Air Force, my dad was in the Royal Engineers, and that whole world of that generation is my favorite generation. So they're just unbelievable, which is why the passing of the Queen was so painful. I cried like a baby. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still gutted by it. Yeah, just what a great lady. She stayed in Britain during World War II. She didn't run away to Canada, and she was also in the service. She was the same age as my mother. And I don't know, as somebody who grew up in North America, the whole they weren't elected is interesting, but I try to explain to Americans it's like the flag. You know, the Americans' love of the flag is that it's above politics and it's older than current situations. And I think for many British people, certainly my parents, they represented history. You know, I was just in Edinburgh in a castle from the 1100s, you know. You start to get a different sense of history and time.
Boy, one more example of how many people she touched.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Exactly.
Well, she's just on every, you know, we grew up in Canada. She's on every dollar. She's in every hockey rink. She's in every airport. And I think she did a great job. There, I said it.
Did you ever have a chance to meet her by any chance?
I didn't, but I got to Buckingham Palace, and they had ran this tremendous background check on me before you could go to Buckingham Palace. I didn't get to meet the Queen, but I saw the changing of the guard, and in my honor, they played the Austin Powers theme, the band.
Pretty cool.
And then the guy was marching, and they're not supposed to talk. He goes, "I bet you've heard this song many times." I was like, "Don't talk. You're not supposed to talk." As a Canadian, I was like, "I'm going to get in trouble." You know? And it was very, very lovely. I cried. But I'm a crier when it comes to all that stuff. And, you know, I'm an old limey. What do you want from me?
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank
It's
you.
great to see you again. Amsterdam hits theaters tomorrow.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.